I can't hold a note for very long. Or pour a shot without spilling some on my computer mousepad. That's right, I still have a mousepad. It's all good. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka a guy who was gonna do the exact same Chair song he did from a few videos before, but decided against it. Today's subject, All New Venom, a comic I barely read but have read enough of. You know what this video is going to be about. Everybody's tackling it. I might as well too. I read like bits and pieces of any mainstream Marvel comic that is popular enough over the coming weeks. And that's usually all you really need. Like, there's been the whole mystery of who the new Venom is. And everybody for the longest time thought it was Paul. It felt like it was hinting that it would be Paul. Not Mary Jane Watson, who was Jackpot, and was seen fighting Venom. Guess what? I'm not even going to label this as spoiling. You know this already. Mary Jane Watson is the all-new Venom somehow. I don't know if they explained it in the comics yet. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. Like what? Was the battle between Venom and Mary Jane and her mind or something? Their minds? Was that all play acting? I don't know. I kind of hope... It's weird to say because a lot of people don't really care for the black symbiote using mind control on its hosts. Their hosts. What are the symbiote's pronouns? I thought it was it. Is it it or they, them? Crap. I really don't want to misgender a fictional alien symbiote, but, it's better to be the bigger person, Even if they do eat brains. And they could easily eat chocolate. Yeah. Seriously, that's their bag, not mine. Yeah, and I'm really hoping that there's brainwashing involved, because I remember a distinct scene where Venom hugs Dylan. Dylan's all like, I just want us to be a family again. You and me, I miss you. And Venom's like, I know, it's hard, but you gotta live with your foster parents. And if that was Mary Jane partially saying that, I'm really confused even more so. Okay, so basically, Mary Jane merged with her foster son's biological parent, Venom symbiote. Venom is Eddie and the symbiote. It's a whole thing. And we're not going to get into that debate. But yeah, if she wasn't brainwashed, she merged with the symbiote, told her foster son that he couldn't be a family with his biological parent, even though said biological parent was living inside Mary Jane Watson. Please tell me that there's mind control, because if there isn't mind control, that's really stupid and confusing. And people were liking this book for a while too, but that is... Oh boy. That's kind of the problem with a lot of mysteries in general. Not just comics, but all around. Once you learn the twist, it kind of just makes, all the build-up to it seem kind of pointless. And the payoff, not even that impressive. You look at some other classic, twists of old, like the revelation of who the Darkness was in, the Great Darkness saga from Legion of Superheroes, or Green Goblin, his identity, even the Jackal's identity. Those still hold up in terms of twists and stories, but because the stories themselves are still really good. But This one, I'm just not sure on. I'm just not sure on. No. Yeah. I like, if it leads to, like, Mary Jane Watson getting a son and breaking up with Paul, good. But I don't know. This feels like the dumbest roller coaster to ever be on. It's a book where its whole basis is trying to figure out who the character is, and once you learn who the character is, you're just not impressed in the least. You're just kind of mad, in all honesty. That's Marvel Comics for you. That's Marvel Comics for you. And a bit of DC. Admittedly, DC's kind of been doing a lot better recently. I feel DC's kind of better because they produce less books than Marvel. Marvel has so many goddamn books. DC needs more books. Marvel needs to publish a few better. A few less. Specifically, X-Men. You don't need a million X-Men books. Seriously. But All New Venom, yeah. Even from a guy who's only read snippets in the past couple months, I'm just not impressed. I can tell that that's not impressive. Yeah. What are you gonna do? All you gotta do is hope for one day that Tom Brevoort and Nick Lowe get fired and Marvel gets some competent editors. So we don't see bullshit like this happen again. Also, hopefully, like, get a writer who's allowed to write Spider-Man good again. That's kind of the saddest part, isn't it? Joe Kelly, Zeb Wells, they're not bad writers. That, they're forced to write bullshit. Yeah. Maybe the writer of All New Venom was as well. Maybe they were as well. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. Always remember, praise be to the blood elk, fear the stabopotamus, and death to Kronos. And yes, I also think it's weird that Mary Jane Watson is bonded with the symbiote due to how much it traumatized her. They can explain it, but it's probably going to be dumb. Have a night, folks.